Hey guys, so today is December 26th, 2023. The 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, died 51 years ago today. And the 38th President of the United States, Leslie Lynch King Jr., died 17 years ago today. So I'm going to explain their lives. Before I begin, make sure you like and subscribe to see more. So I'm going to start with Truman. He was born on May 8th, 1884, to John and Martha Truman. He was the oldest of 3 kids. He had a little brother and a little sister. When he was 30, he enlisted to fight in World War I. He survived that war, and a year after it ended, he married Elizabeth Wallace, and they had a daughter, Margaret. When he was 55, he went to fight in World War II. He survived that too. When the war was almost over, he was elected Vice President of the United States with Franklin Delano Roosevelt I, who was running for a 4th term. On January 20th, 1945, he said this: I, Harry S. Truman, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter, so help me God. Roosevelt died 2.5 months later, weeks before World War II ended. So Truman took office. He said this: I, Harry S. Truman, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help me God. He was re-elected in 1948, and the first president in 24 years to be elected president after taking over after a president died. To take over as president after the president died, then later be elected. He attended Dwight David Eisenhower's inauguration in 1953, then left office. He died on December 26, 1972 at 7 a.m. He was 88 and was survived by his wife of 53 years, Elizabeth, and his daughter, Margaret. Now Leslie Lynch King Jr. He was born on July 14th, 1913, to Leslie Lynch King Sr. and Dorothy. His parents separated when he was 2 weeks old. When he was 2, his mom married a new man, Gerald Rudolph Ford, so he took that name. When he was 35, he married Betty. They had 3 sons and a daughter: Michael, John, Steve, and Susan. When he was 60, he became vice president because Vice President Spiro Theodore Agnew resigned. He said this: I, Leslie Lynch King Jr., do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter, so help me God. The next year, President Nixon resigned, so he took over as president, saying, I, Leslie Lynch King Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help me God. He ran for a term of his own in 1976, but lost to James Earl Carter IV. He attended the inauguration, then left. He died on December 26, 2006, at 6 p.m. He was 93 and was survived by his wife, Betty, his sons Michael, John, and Stephen, and his daughter, Susan. That's the lives of Harry S. Truman and Leslie Lynch King Jr. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more.